A story of the young boy. "Daddy, Daddy!" The boy ran over to his father, radiating with an innocence of wonder. "Look what I found!" The little boy held up a rock to his father. "Daddy, look!" No response. "Dad, look at what I found." To the child, he found a unique rock. In his eyes, it was the end of an arrow of the natives that he's been learning about in school. The imagination runs wild, wondering where this magnificent thing came from. One more time, almost at the point of anger and sadness. "Daddy, look at what I found outside." The father finally glanced over from his work. He responds uninterestedly, "Wow, son, a rock," and then went back to his preoccupations. To the boy, this wasn't just any rock. It was so much more. There was a whole story of origin that the little kid so imaginatively created from this find. This response from the father crushed him. Was Daddy right? Is there nothing special about this rock? All imagine the little boy had soon burnt to a crisp. This didn't happen once, nor twice, nor 3 times, but every single time the little boy was amazed by the beauty and wonder of his finding. He would get so excited to show his dad. "Maybe this time my daddy will see what I see. Maybe he will wonder at the mysteries of this treasure as well." But he always got the same crushing response and dismissed. The boy became hard. After every time this happened, his imagination and wonder whittled down like the ocean washing over pieces of a sandcastle with every crash. The little boy had such a unique heart and soul. He was truly able to see the immense beauty within everything. After time and time again of distraught, of believing his imagination is dumb and not important, he closed his heart. "Maybe if I be more like Daddy, he will give me the attention. Maybe he will love this world just as I do." The boy didn't realize that by doing this, he himself would lose his innocence. Lose the gift of imagination that this world and the little boy so desperately needed. The little boy lost himself, lost his heart, lost his true purpose on this earth in order to fulfill his father's. He believed that if he did everything his father wanted him to do, then maybe, just maybe, the little boy would be seen. The little boy grew up during his teens. He searched and searched for someone to fulfill the hole that was in his heart. He didn't realize that he felt broken. This is just how he lived and learned to live. In constant search for internal validation, only feeling fulfilled by the attention and appraisal of others. As he got older, the boy kept getting let down. He would give his heart away, hoping others would give him something in return, hoping for love, appraisal, and happiness. The boy grew anxious because he was always trying to make sure everyone liked him. What are they thinking of? Do they secretly hate me? Did I do something wrong? These thoughts rapidly ran through the boy's head in every moment of every day, trying to make sure he would be liked, make sure he was approved by society. And with every heartbreak, every time he gave his all only to be hurt, he would sink deeper into depression. The boy thought he was the problem. Maybe if I give more, maybe if I am funnier, maybe if I'm this, maybe if I'm that. The boy molded to himself to a character of what he thought would gain love and attention. Molded to his environment, being any and everything but his true self in the hopes to win people over. The depression came in waves. He would be happy and on top of the world when he felt accepted. But as soon as the grounds beneath him shook, as soon as he wasn't getting the attention and radiant validation he needed, he would spiral down a dark path of unworthiness. "I'm not worthy to be loved. Everyone hates me. What's the point of living?" He lived a life of barely getting by, unmotivated, feeling worthless, searching for validation, and barely having enough energy some days to even get out of his bed. His mind ruled his experience, believing every word, every thought that passed. He went down a path society was telling him, go to school, get a job, work for the rest of your life, work hard, and you may get the benefits that every human being on this planet should receive just for existing. Search for happiness in materials. Once I get this, I can be happy. Once I live this life, I can be happy. Once I have a lover, I can be happy. Searching and searching for fulfillment. One day, as he spiraled into a depressive rut, once again, something changed in him. A tiny light in the midst of the darkness catches his eye. This flame so tiny holds the possibility of a new life. I'm done suffering. I'm done living this miserable life. I will do everything in my power to create a better life. The boy had no idea where, how, or what he was going to do, but he declared, and this was the beginning of the true story of the boy's life. Part 2, the resurrection, coming soon. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed that little writing that I created. When I wrote this, I was inspired by just understanding how a pain, a trauma, one little thing when we were a child can affect our entire life, can affect our perception on how we perceive this life. One thing, that's all it takes. And there's a lot more than one thing that have not gone wrong, but have affected our lives in a way that we haven't seen it as safe, or we don't think we're worthy, or we are seen. And so that writing, it wasn't fully my life. I wasn't trying to write it about my life completely, but definitely had some inspiration from my life, especially with the anxiety, the depression, and how I lived in this deep hole where I could barely get up out of my bed some days. And I'm living an insanely different life now. It's been like a year and a half maybe, and just to be able to write this, that shows how much growth I've had. To be able to understand where those things came from, understand how that occurred in my life. And now I'm living my dreams. I'm living my literal dream. It's crazy. And it's for everyone. This isn't just like a 1 in every 1,000 people can have this life. Everyone deserves the beauty of what this life wants to offer you. But you just have to get out of your own way sometimes. And we have to realize the past pains and the hurts that we have experienced to then push us in the direction of heaven on earth. And it's hard sometimes. It's hard a lot of times, especially in the beginning, especially when you're going through dark nights of the soul, when you feel the unworthiness. But the thing is, that feeling, that pain that you're feeling again, is for your highest good. It is there for you to experience so that you can release it. And during the moment, it hurts. But if you can keep in the back of your mind that idea that you're feeling this, you're experiencing this to truly change your life, you can get through it. You will get through it. So if you ever need any guidance, any spiritual advisory, any just motivation, anything, my DMs are always open, and I would love for you to book a reading with me. I have some tarot readings and also coaching sessions that I do. The link will be it's kind of in the links in YouTube. I don't know exactly how that works, but you can always go to my Instagram and the link is in my bio there. So thank you for watching this whole thing, and thank you for being here with me. I love you guys so much. I would love to have y'all support. If you could subscribe and like this, that would be absolutely amazing, and I would love it so much. I hope you guys have an incredible rest of your day, and I hope I really touched your heart with this. I love you so much, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye, creators.